everybody, I'm Lisa Ouellet, and I'm here to do your weekly Psychic Angel card reading from December 5th through December 11th. And this week we're going to be using Doreen Virtue's daily guidance cards. I never can tell if there's a little glare. Not a lot to say before the reading start this week. I just want to again thank you all for the comments and the shares and the subscribing to my YouTube page. That really helps me out a lot. So even if I post a video on my Facebook page or my other social media, I greatly appreciate you going right to my YouTube page and commenting there and sharing it with your friends. That really helps me out a lot. And excuse me, I'm starting to lose my voice again, so bear with me. Seems to be this time of year. If you would like a private, personal, one-on-one reading, you can reach me through my website, lisawouellet.com, and I would be happy to schedule a session with you. We'll go back and forth and figure out what day is best for you and for me, and then we'll get it in there on the books. And I've been able to connect with so many of you through YouTube, and it makes me so happy, so thank you so much. All right. So we're going to do the daily reading, the weekly reading by the daily zodiac sign, or by the zodiac sign. So I'm going to just say Aries, and then for your highest and best. Sagittarius is still going to get 4 cards this month because it is their sign. I'm going to clear my throat a lot. I apologize. I'm just trying different rooms in the house too to see where the best angles are. So I'm kind of in between 2 rooms here, as you can see. All right. So Aries, Aries, Aries for your highest and best for December 5th through the 11th. And luckily we don't have any, I know we're in the midst of Mercury retrograde shadow, but we don't have any full moons or new moons or energy affecting us that way this month, so that's this week. All right. Aries, Aries, Aries. Okay. Change in direction. See only love. And creative project. So Aries, your cards talk about the gist of these cards, the meaning when I tune into them is telling me that there's something that you have been imagining in your mind, trying to bring into the reality world, into fruition. And they're talking about looking at it through a different lens is what I'm hearing. So whatever you've been trying to create or co-create or manifest into this world, into the physical that you're in now, you might have envisioned it in your mind's eye. You might see it clearly in etherical, but it hasn't manifested yet into physical. And they're saying it's time to take a different approach to the way that you are bringing it about this week. So maybe they're saying, I'm hearing that, you know, the See Only Love card, whoops, where is it? The See Only Love card. This talks about looking past the errors and the mistakes of, and the misunderstandings of what somebody intended or what somebody said or did. So maybe you're looking at something through a different set of eyes now. You're looking past the, why didn't this work, and forgiving yourself. And they're saying, go forth this week and put into motion what it is that you've been wanting to do by changing the direction and looking at a different course of action. The change in direction card says that the changes you're experiencing are divinely timed and divinely guided and inspired, right? So the universe doesn't let things happen for us when they don't feel it's the right time, or they push us in a different direction, you know, without us even knowing. Spirit's kind of guiding you through the background is what I'm hearing, through the back, and kind of pushing you into a different direction without you realizing it. They shut one door and then they open another one further down so that you kind of go towards that open door or that open window. And that's what they're doing. So they're telling you that this week is a week for you to do what your soul longs to do, express itself in a creative fashion. So if you've been working in one field and all of a sudden you want to open up a business in something else, or if you're doing something and you want to do some part-time work doing what your soul is wanting to do and where your soul is pushing you, that's what they want you to do. But they want you to look at things differently. They want you to look through a different set of eyes and look at it through, they're saying, see only love, okay? And this card just basically says that if the underlying emotion under everything is bringing about healing for you. So Spirit is saying, go about the dream is still the way that you want, but change the way that you approach it, okay? Maybe there's somebody else out there that's going to help you, somebody that cares about you deeply and wants what's best for you. Maybe they're going to offer you guidance or support, financial support, or a different location, or maybe an offer you a location. They're just saying there's somebody out there that is that cares about you, but they want you to look at things in a different way. So there's this big opportunity for you to put into reality this week. And again, this is a good week to do it. We haven't quite hit the Mercury retrograde. We're in the shadow, but we are not quite there yet. So if there's something that you want to bring into reality, this would be a good week to put it out there and start that. So I like that. All right. So Taurus. Taurus for your highest and best. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Whoops. Ground yourself. I love it when they fall over. Focus on service. Life purpose. Okay. So Taurus, your cards this week are talking about something different for you, I believe, something that you haven't had come up for you in a while. The life purpose card telling you that the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings joy to other people, to yourself and to others. And then you got the focus on service card too, which kind of talks about the same thing. Your soul desires to be joyfully serving other people, and to it says, and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. The stream is continuously feeding you everything that you need. So excuse me, putting your entire focus on serving others and staying in the in this mainstream is going to bring you, giving and receiving is going to be really good for you. So a couple things that they want you to know. Ask yourself what it is that you feel that you're best at this week. Okay, so sit in meditation. Ground yourself first, though. They're saying you need to be grounded first. So let's talk about that first. Grounding yourself would be sitting in a chair with your feet on the ground, barefoot, or putting your feet directly on the floor, or if you can go out into the earth and put it into the dirt and to the ground, that's even better, or the cement. You know, grounding yourself physically is the best way to do that. No, my cat just is meowing. He's agreeing. Midnight's quite vocal. So grounding yourself, grabbing a tree, hugging a tree, you know, putting your feet in the earth is specifically growing roots, imagining roots growing through the bottom of your feet and coming out through the bottom of the earth and going into the earth and, you know, securing themselves tightly around rocks and boulders and things down underneath the earth. Securing yourself physically so that when you connect to spirit, you are physically grounded and not leaving your body. Excuse me, wearing copper pennies in the bottom of your shoes will help ground you. Using hematite, those are the ways that I find are the best to ground myself. So wearing a hematite bracelet, necklace, anklet, putting it just to carrying around a hematite stone will help you as well. But they're saying, even though you feel like it's great to be floating heavenwards and being up there in the sky, they want you to balance your spiritual energies with being up here in spirit and being down in earth. So grounding yourself first is going to help. Then go into a meditative state and ask yourself, okay, what is it that I best do? What serves me best to help the community? Because when, whoops, I just dropped the card. When we give to others, we give to ourselves. By giving to other people, by sharing with other people our gifts, excuse me, 1 second, we share a part of our soul, and we feel good about ourselves once we give to other people. So service for you, Taurus, this week is going to make you feel better about yourself. It's going to make you, help you to feel connected to other people better. It's also going to, you should be doing something of service that you feel like is part of why you're here on this earth. So again, ask yourself in meditation, why, you know, what is my calling? Am I good with animals? Do I want to work with animals? Do I want to work with people? Do I want to do energy work? Do I want to counsel people? You know, what is it that you can do? Do I want to volunteer at the food pantry? What, you know, or whatever it is, helping the elderly, whatever it is of service that you feel like you are best qualified for, that's what they want you to look into, because they're saying, and again, you'll get that answer a lot clearer once you ground yourself and meditate. They're saying that will help you, whether you do that full-time or part-time. It's going to fulfill your soul and it's going to make you feel good. So I like that. Okay, so Gemini for your highest and best. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. December 5th through the 11th. Okay. Trustworthy guidance. I'm pulling from the top here. Go for it. Blessing in disguise. Can you see that one? So Gemini, these cards talk about, let me just tune in for a second here. These cards talk about somebody that you hadn't expected coming into your life and giving you assistance in a way that you hadn't really given too much thought to before. So something that you've been struggling with, they're saying an emotional, I mean, what I'm hearing from Spirit is an emotional dilemma that you've been struggling with is going to seem like it works itself out, or there's going to be some relief in it for you this week. But it's going to come from a source that you didn't expect, or there's going to be a shakeup in it, in the transpiring of things that are instigated by somebody that you didn't expect. So that's interesting. They're saying that everything that happens for you this week with the situation where things shake up and you know, again, you get a surprise, they're saying that that's a blessing in disguise. So you get the blessing in disguise card. So again, what appears to be a problem actually ends up being part of your answered prayer. So if things don't seem to be going the way that you want in the beginning of the week, and they seem to be, you know, that you might still be struggling with things, they're saying, you know, don't give up. You got the go for it card telling you to keep intending to go forward, keep moving forward. Your prayers and positive expectations have been heard and answered behind the scenes. They're working with the situation up here in spirit to manifest it in the physical. So your angels and your guides, your loved ones in heaven, they're all working on this behind the scenes for you. You're being shown that you're going in the right direction. I know what I'm hearing for you, Geminis, and I know these are general readings, there's a lot of struggle that has to happen first before you can actually enjoy the fruition of, before you can enjoy the fruition of your dreams coming true. But they're saying part of the struggle is what's going to build the character for you. And that's going to actually help you to feel like you got to this, you're on your own, like you are part of the solution with this, that you know, that you and your family, you and your soul, you and tuning in are what got you here. So a lot of times when things come too easy for us, we take it for granted and we don't really understand the reason or the meaning behind it. They're saying that's not going to be the case for you. You definitely have done hard work. You're still doing hard work. You're still going to continue to do hard work. And these are emotionally challenging times. This is going to be an emotionally challenging week for you is what I'm hearing. But again, I feel like it's going to result itself in good things. You got the go for it card, which is telling you stay on your present path. It's going to take you really far. It's going to take you on the course that they're going at. You got trustworthy guidance and blessing in disguise as well too. So both of these cards to me indicate that things work out for you in the end. I don't feel like you're going too far off of your path here. I feel like you're being shown by spirit ways to go. Excuse me. And again, I keep hearing that somebody that you didn't expect is going to come in and change the course. So maybe you have something going on financially at work or legally or something, you know, whatever it is, because these are general readings. And I feel like somebody's going to say, hey, did you think about trying this person? Hey, did you think about going here? Hey, have you thought about this other, you know, way about doing things? And I feel like they're saying that's going to be what ends up turning things around and going in your favor. So it feels really good. I like that. All right. All right. Next we have Cancer. Okay. It's in the highest and best coming up for Cancer. Blessing in disguise again. I like that. Reward yourself. Trustworthy guidance. Well, you saw me shuffle. So Cancer, you got a couple of the same cards there. So the trustworthy guidance comes in, Cancer, for you, saying, this card says you've received a wonderful idea as an answer to your prayers. This answer is real and trustworthy. You can safely move forward with it, knowing that we're with you every step of the way, and ask for and be open to receiving information from anything that you have that's related to this idea. So whether this is for you, somebody else, I know Gemini just got this and it's somebody else giving them information. I feel like what they're saying for you, Cancer, is that it's your own guidance coming in, your own hearing from spirit. So you're going to have somebody giving you information but it's not somebody, it's somebody in spirit. So I feel like it's going to be your higher self or your angels or your guides or your deceased loved ones. They're guiding you on this more strongly than somebody in the physical world giving you the go ahead. Excuse me. They want you to start really listening to the information that you're receiving, though. I'm hearing for you that you're getting this information in your dream state a lot, and that spirit is coming to you while you're sleeping, and that they're downloading you with information and passing this information along to you. So when you wake up in the morning, if you go to bed at night and you're concerned about stuff going on in your life and not knowing which direction to go in, ask yourself before you go to sleep. And then I hear that when you wake up in the morning, you're going to have gotten some insightful information, and it's coming from source, so it's coming from spirit, so you can believe it, you can trust it, but they're giving you answers that you might not have thought of before. It kind of feels like it's out of the blue. It is a blessing in disguise as well for you. It's interesting that you both got those cards right in a row, and I did shuffle. This card says, what appears to be a problem is actually part of your desired outcome, your answered prayer. You're going to understand the reasons behind your present situation, and everything is going to start making sense pretty soon. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite answers to you, their infinite wisdom, to answer your prayers in a way that you might not have expected. So again, for you, I'm feeling like spirit, heaven is on your side. Your angels and your guides are really, really working to fix a problem that you've had going on. For you, I feel like I'm hearing that it's a family relationship issue dynamic going on for you, Cancer. So I feel like whatever that is going on for you, and I understand, again, these are general readings, there's going to be some blessing in disguise that things seem to fix themselves and work themselves out in a way that you didn't expect. And again, that's heaven and spirit taking care of things on the other side for you. You do have the reward yourself card here too, which is a really great card. This one is saying that you've been giving a lot of yourself lately, okay? So you've been doing for other people. You're a nurturer, caretaker. I understand that. You're doing so much for other people because it makes you feel happy and it makes you feel good about yourself, and it's time for you to receive, okay? So make the time in your life. Make it a point to put it out there that into spirit, just talking in meditation and talking with your higher self or your own guides. Tell them that it's time for you to make time into your schedule to take a break, to take a bath, like a sea salt bath, or a bubble bath, or go get a massage, or go play golf with the guys, or go hit some balls, batting cages, or go play pool, go throw darts, go get a manicure, go get a pedicure, go, do something for yourself that makes you feel good, okay? This balance of giving and receiving is essential to keeping your energy at the ultimate level for you. Your mood and your motivation are going to be at consistently better, higher level for you once you actually start to open yourself up to more of the yin-yang energy, giving and receiving. So again, don't be quite so afraid to let other people give to you this week. Allow yourself, you don't necessarily have to ask, but allow yourself, if somebody offers, to receive it. A lot of times they're saying, you say, no, I'm good, I'm all set. But if somebody wants to give you something, let yourself receive, but reward yourself for the hard work that you're doing as well, too, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Next we have Leo. Leo. Child, Cupid, creative project. I think Aries got creative project too. Another fire sign. All right, Leo. So the child card comes to you this week, Leo. They're talking about a child. Okay. It's not necessarily that it's this issue, whatever you got going on, is specifically about a child. They're saying what I'm hearing for you is that, excuse me, it does kind of roll around that, but I'm hearing that relationships for you, Leo, are going to be of uttermost importance this week. And I feel like they're being affected by children in your life, and they're being affected by you not knowing how to go about bringing romance into your world this week. So this is a week for you, the 5th through the 11th, to focus on finding a way to bring romance into your life. You have Cupid, okay, and the Cupid card's talking about We send great waves of love into your heart, into your mind, over awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance into your life has triggered this reawakening. So allow love to come into your life. They're talking about first and foremost loving yourself, okay? So find ways to tell your body and to tell your mind that you love it. Do things for yourself that show you that you're lovable, show you that you're loved. Buy yourself flowers if somebody in your life isn't buying you flowers. If your loved one or your spouse, or if you're single, buy yourself flowers, okay? Do something that makes you feel good. It doesn't have to be flowers, but do something, you know, make sure to take some time to take a nice little relaxing bath if you can. If that's not an option for you, paint your nails, or, you know, even men, you can like give yourself like a, you know, like some sort of a manicure or a pedicure, or a paraffin wax or something, you know, something that makes you feel good. Just sitting in a quiet space with your own thoughts, you know, and just in the big comfy chair, relaxing, watching the game for a little while. Do something that makes you feel loved, okay? But what they are talking about, though, is being creative about ways to bring this in, because they're saying that you're going to be a little blocked this week from children. So I feel like either you have children and the children in your life are not allowing you because of time and being busy being a parent, or maybe you work at a daycare or a school and there's too much going on there, or you babysit or something. You know, they're saying something child related is not allowing you to have the romance come into your life. Find a way. Ask for a babysitter. Ask somebody in your life to take some time to help you out so that you can have that romance. You want to go on that date with your spouse or your boyfriend or girlfriend or your significant other, and ask spirit, you know, say, okay, find me ways to be creative. How can I do this? How can I find ways to bring romance into my life, because I'm so busy and the kids lives are so crazy. I come home from work and I make dinner and I work all day to support the kids, and then my wife's asking me to do this, or, you know, my husband wants me to feed the kids and bathe the kids and get their dinner ready for tomorrow, lunch ready for tomorrow, whatever. And then, you know, and then you're so exhausted there's no time for love or romance. Doesn't mean that you don't love the person that you're with, but they're just saying that you don't necessarily have the time to express the romance, and that's what they're saying that they want you to bring in. So find ways to be creative. You have the creative project card that tells you that there's different ways out there. Think outside the box and ask, okay? Don't be afraid to ask other people to help you. That's what they're talking about this week for you, Leo. All right. Next we have Virgo. Virgo. December 5th through the 11th. As you see me shuffling. All right. Child again. Play. Perfect timing. Okay. Virgo, for you this week, these cards are talking about making time in your schedule to have fun. There seems to be a theme going on with that with a lot of the cards this week too. But for you, they're saying there is no other time. You've been so overworked and you've been so in your own mind and in, you know, so immersed into bringing in money and taking care of the family or taking care of your household or being the financial supporter or whatever, that you really need to take time out for yourself. This child card for you in this reading is talking about the child within yourself. Nurturing the child within. That's what they're saying for you, Virgo. They want to make sure that you have time. This is the perfect time. They want to make sure that you take the time right now, because there's no other time except for right now. Now is the perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are opening while you walk through them with spirit by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are ripe for your success, okay? Everything and everyone is by your side, is on your side, supporting you as you go through this for a positive outcome. So Spirit is saying now is the time, this week, okay, before Mercury goes totally into retrograde, we're just in the shadow. Make sure you take some time to do something for yourself, okay? Be childlike. Go out and play in the yard, you know, throw a frisbee, take a drive to a beach and fly a kite. I know the weather is, you know, wherever you are, we're in winter, we're almost in winter, we're in December, but do something fun. Go to a they're saying roller skating or ice skating. Do something that kids love to do. Take a ball and, you know, play ball in the yard. Dance. They're saying dance like nobody's watching. Dance like a child dances. Sing at the top of your lungs. You know, do something childlike. Do something fun. Finger paint is what I'm hearing too. So a lot of you, they're saying you can get really creative. I'm hearing like, get some finger paint and just kind of finger paint and just see what spirit inspires you to do. I know that's crazy, but that's what I'm hearing. But they definitely want you to play. They definitely want you to have some fun and make time for yourself out of your busy schedule. Work is still going to be there. Your finances are still going to be there. Everything is still going to be there when you're done. They're not saying take like a month off. They're saying take a day or an afternoon or even just a couple hours and have some fun. I feel like it's more than a couple hours. I feel like Spirit is saying take an afternoon off if you can. Or if you can't take time off from work, do this on a Saturday or a Sunday. But make sure you take some time for you. All right? It's time for you to set work aside for a little while. Don't worry, we're going to oversee your responsibilities is what the card is saying. They're going to make sure that everything gets taken care of while you take this time away. So I don't want you to worry and think about work while you're out there having fun, but that's important for you this week, Virgo, okay? They really, really want you to go outside. This is the perfect time for you to do it. Go outside, go inside, do something fun and creative for yourself, something that gives you joy, something that, again, is childlike. I really, they're showing me finger painting, so that's really funny. Get the game of Twister out. Start, you know, get together with a whole bunch of friends and play Twister. Do it with an adult version. I mean, maybe incorporate drinks into it or something. Make it fun. But they're saying that you can definitely do something childlike and have some fun. And my lighting just changed here. I'm not sure why that happened. Hopefully you can still see me okay. Move this a little bit. There we go. All right. And then we have Libra. Libra. For your highest and best, December 5th through the 11th. I want you to see I am shuffling. So if you get doubles, that's because Spirit really wants you to have those cards. Okay, Libra. Acceptance. Time to go. Release and surrender. Okay. Clearly a theme here. Oops. All right. There we go. Okay. So, Libra, the theme for you this week, December 5th through the 11th, is letting go of something, okay? Releasing it. It's okay. It's time to walk away from a situation that has not been serving you. It's time to walk away from a person. These are general readings, but I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's going to be a person. There's this person in your life who has not been fulfilling your needs, and it's time to walk away. It could be a friend, could be a relationship, but it's time to let it go. Surrender and release it to God. Release and surrender, okay? They're showering you with blessings and radiant love from above. Open your arms and release the challenges that you feel like are overwhelming you right now, that you've held highly, you know, you've held tightly gripped to you within your hands. Open your hands, your arms, and your hearts to love and assistance. So let go, let God. At this point, if you can't handle something or if it's too overwhelming for you to deal with emotionally, surrender and release it. Say, you know what, I don't know what else to do. I know it's time to release it. I know it's time to let it go, but I don't know how. Please help me. Call upon your angels. Ask them for assistance. You have that. But this is definitely time to let something go, okay? This card's telling you the sun sets and rises each day, and it's the same with avenues in your life. Some are good, some are bad. We see the beauty within each sunset, and then we know that the sun's going to rise again tomorrow. Endings are really the start of a new beginning. That's what they're saying. So, and your angels and your guides are with you through this cycle. So you can't start something new until you let something go. So opportunity is going to be coming into you once you release whatever you got going on. Once you're holding on so tightly to it because of maybe fear or just being comfortable in it, or you've been in it so long. But you got the acceptance card that's telling you, see yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love, okay? Love and acceptance. And in this way, you're going to inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. They're saying it's just time to accept what Spirit is showing you. You've known for a while that this isn't working, but you've been holding on to it. You've known for a while that this situation had to end. This work situation had to end. This personal relationship had to end. And you knew it wasn't going the way you wanted. But again, you know, you're a sign of love. You love with all your heart, and you really want to believe the best in everybody, and you really want to believe that everybody has the best of intentions, but sometimes that's not the case, unfortunately. So just accept that Spirit is presenting this opportunity to you this week to allow you to release it and let it go. Again, we're at the last month of a 9-year, and it's all about releasing and letting go. It's all, you know, that's what the whole theme of the year has been. This is just a good reminder for you that in the last couple weeks of the year, please release it if it's not helping you or not serving you. You know that it's time, and Spirit is giving you clear messages here, okay? So just ask for assistance from above, and just be accepting to know that this is the right time, that you're not making the wrong choice. You will have something good replace this, whatever the loss is. Something better will come in to replace it. So don't worry about that. I don't want you to stress about that. All right. Next we have Scorpio. For your highest and best, Scorpio. Highest and best. All right. No, December 5th through the 11th. All right. Give them one good shuffle here. One more. One more. All right. This one is poking up, so we're going to take that one. Be honest with yourself. Perfect timing. Assertiveness. All right, Scorpio. This week for you is all about, this is the time to put your needs first, to put yourself first, to be honest with yourself about what it is that you want in your life. What is it that makes me, the Scorpio, happy? What is it that inspires me? What is it that gives me joy? What is it that fulfills my soul? Ask yourself those hard questions, okay? Because this is the right time for you to move forward and act on it. Go forward, straight ahead, like forge ahead. Don't be afraid of, they're saying, what I'm hearing from Spirit, and I don't mean this to come off in the wrong way, don't be afraid of hurting other people's feelings. I don't feel like you're going to be fresh about it. That's not what I mean. They're saying don't be afraid to assert yourself in a loving way, okay? There's a difference between assertiveness and aggressiveness. So this card says the situation can be healed gently and with love, as you requested, yet there's also a need for your strength and your truthfulness with other people involved. So we will stand right behind you as you speak your truth and giving you the strength and guiding your words. So that's the meaning on this card. So lovingly assert yourself and tell somebody what's not working for you. Tell them what your needs are. Make sure you're getting your needs met this week. Assertively, not aggressively. Don't go at somebody and say, hey, listen, you're not giving me this, you're not doing this to me, or this isn't working out for me in this job, or whatever it is. But, you know, don't be mean, don't be aggressive, but be assertive and say, hey, you know, this is where I've been experiencing feelings of not feeling worthy, or not feeling heard by you, or at work, you know. I feel like I've been doing this and you're not giving me the responses that, you know, that I need, or I'm not getting the proper accommodations, you know, you're not giving me the tools I need to do this job, and this is what I need to move forward. So asserting yourself, letting somebody else know how you feel in a loving way as opposed to being aggressive is really important for you. The timing couldn't be better for this. With all the energy we have going on, we're in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde, so we're not quite in the retrograde. We are, as far as I'm concerned, but technically we're not directly in it yet. So you still have time this week to get your words out in a way that hopefully won't be misconstrued by other people. But be truthful to yourself and be honest with yourself. Ask yourself what it is that you really want. Don't let fears of past mistakes hold you back. Don't let fear of the future hold you back. Just ask yourself what it is that you want, and then find a way to create it, co-create it for you in this week. They're saying that there's lots of opportunities for you. This could be a work situation, this could be a relationship, this could be a living situation. There could just be so many opportunities. This could mean so many different things to you. I feel like for a lot of you, it's family related, and you have a lot of stuff going on with your family, maybe with your in-laws, or with your children, or with your elderly parents, or in a relationship, whatever. Be honest with yourself and make sure that look into your heart and ask, what is it that really, you know, that I really need? And then put it forth this week, because I feel like you can totally do it. Be assertive. I like that. Okay. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. You're going to get 4 cards this week. Sagittarius. December 5th through the 11th. The highest and best. Okay. fresh air. I don't think I've seen that one yet today. Release and surrender. I always want to call it surrender and release. Time to go. And creative project. Okay, so some of these have been out before, but put together in a different spread, they mean something completely different. So Sagittarius, let's see, let's tune in. Surrender and release. I love this card. Let's just talk about this again. We just talked about this. Showering you with the blessings of spirit, with radiant love, opening your arms and being open to receiving messages and knowing when it's time to let something go, okay? So Sagittarius, it's imperative for you this week to finish letting something go that you've already started, okay? I feel like for you, Sagittarius, they're talking about, for a lot of you, I know this is a general reading, for a lot of you, I'm hearing that this is a relationship. There's somebody in your life, and it may be more than one person, but there's somebody in your life that you need to release. You need to surrender to the higher spirit, to a bigger, you know, higher power, how to let this go, because it's not serving you anymore, and it's actually toxic to keep this energy around you. So ask spirit for help with that. Ask them to be creative in how they help you. Ask them to guide your words and guide your actions. And my ear just started ringing. That's interesting. Wow, a lot of pressure in my ear. Okay, so spirit is definitely just came in when I was saying that. Ask him to help guide your words and your actions, and let them show you by meditation or through signs that you see around you. Pay attention to the signs and the guidance that you're getting. Ask for the information to come through your dreams, but ask them to help you find a way to release this from your energy. You'll be so much better once you move on, okay? A lot of you, they're saying, go outside and ask, you know, spirit in a way that gives you, they're saying fresh air. So in a way that gives you peace, go by water. I'm hearing for a lot of you Sagittarius is to be around water when you do this. Go to the beach, go to a lake, go sit on a park bench and overlooking a pond. If you can't go outside and be near water, they're saying some of you have those Zen waterfalls in your house. You know, you can just plug that in and sit in front of the water. Go outside, go for a walk in nature. Take a walk down your street at night when you get home from work. Just get some fresh air. Go sit in the backyard. Go hug a tree. Be outside. Ask spirit to come to you through signs and symbols and give you the messages that you need. You're going to hear them better outside than in, is what I'm hearing, though. Okay. And again, they're saying it's time, you got time to go and surrender and release. So again, they're showing you, I feel like they're saying to me, though, this is definitely a person-related situation. Endings are merely the start of a new beginning. So the universe has something better for you, but they're not going to bring it to you 100% fully until you energetically release what isn't working around you. I know French and Italian here, I'm talking with my hands a lot, but again, this is a perfect week for you to let go of something that isn't serving you. Ask your angels and guides to help you guide your words. Ask them to help you. Ask Archangel Michael to help you cut ties. I'm hearing, call in Archangel Michael, have him sever the tie emotionally or energetically that you have with this other person that's holding you back and not allowing you to completely release it. I keep dropping cards. All right. And that's funny. The card that I dropped was See Only Love. So definitely they're saying, you know, this is something that needs to be done. All right. We have Capricorn next. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. All right. For your highest and best, December 5th through 11th, Capricorn. Entrepreneur. These cards are, woo, assertiveness. They're flying out of the deck for you, as you can see. Focus on service. Okay, so Capricorn, the cards for you this week are talking about a business-related endeavor. Entrepreneur is working for yourself, self-employment. Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. It's hard for me to see a little bit here too. Whoops. Okay. Self-employment suits your disposition and your intention. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure success in all of your life. I'm sorry, the lighting is not good here and I don't have my reading glasses on, so. But they're talking to you, that was just the meaning on the card. They're talking to you, Capricorns, this week about definitely being self-employed. If some of you Capricorns out there are watching this and you're already self-employed, they're just talking to you about taking the next step in that. For those of you that are not, they're saying this is a great, great week for you, a great opportunity for you to actually become self-employed and go out on your own. My cat just found some treats there. He's pushing that around. Sorry if that makes a little bit of noise. Focus on service, okay? So again, you Capricorns are meant to be doing something service related, something that gives your soul purpose, okay? Your soul desires to be of joyful service to other people, and it's important. They want you to be doing something that fulfills you. So again, self-employment in a field that fulfills you, and not being afraid to go forward, and not being afraid to shine. Don't be afraid, Capricorns, this week to be the brightest star that you can be. Do not be afraid of letting other people dull your shine. Don't let other people dull your shine. Shine as bright as you can. If there's an opportunity for you to be in the limelight, if there's an opportunity for you to start your own business and be successful in this, this is a week to do it. This is a week to ask your angels and guides to help you and show you and guide you. Ask them in meditation. Ask them to come to you in your dreams. Ask them to come to you and show you through symbols and signs, through people. I'm hearing through other people too. If there's somebody that you trust, if there's somebody in your world that you go to for guidance, ask that person to give you some guidance. Don't tell them specifically what the issue is, but tell them that this is what you want to know, if you're on the right track in thinking what you're thinking, and just see what they have to say. But this is a perfect week for you to either be going out on your own, and if you already are your own self-employed person, if you are your own entrepreneur already, go in a different direction, or don't be afraid to take it to the next level. Don't be afraid to buy a storefront if you work out of your home. Don't be afraid to expand and hire employees or whatever. But you have all the tools that you need to be assertive and to be empowered and to go forth and focus on service and give to others. Ask yourself, what is it? Which way do I want to be self-employed? If you're not, which way do I want to be self-employed and helping others in a service way? Do I want to be working with people? Do I want to be working with animals? Do I want to be working with electronics, and helping people that way? Do I want to be doing energy work? Do I want to be counseling? How do I want to be servicing people and showing my soul that I'm fulfilling its purpose? So ask yourself that, but don't be afraid. Be assertive. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love that message. That makes so much sense to me. All right. Next we have Aquarius for your highest and best, December 5th through the 11th. Okay. Family. Acceptance. Trustworthy guidance. Okay. Some of these cards came up, but in different spreads. All right. So Aquarius, the message for you this week is, let's start with the family card because I like that. I haven't seen that. The situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. So there might be a lot of you dealing with some sort of emotional experience or physical experience with somebody in your immediate family. In your minds and hearts, we surround this person in yourself and the experience with calming blue light. I love that. And many, many, many angels. Be open to the gifts within the situation and allow yourself to feel peace. Okay, so whatever family situation you have going on this week, Aquarius, know that you are being guided by spirit, trustworthy guidance. Somebody higher than you is working on it because maybe you're not capable of doing all that you need. Maybe you've extended all your options in this physical world and you can't go anymore and you can't do anymore. And spirit is now saying, okay, we're going to come in and we're going to help you with that last part of it because we're going to show you what needs to be done. Get to the acceptance part and know that you've tried as much as you can to help this person. You've done everything you can, and now you just got to accept that they're old enough or smart enough or good enough to do it on their own. Okay, have some acceptance where this person is concerned. Some of you, it might be excuse me, You might be the adult, this might be a child of yours, and you might be just struggling with choices that they're making or things that they're doing. And I'm hearing for you that that's okay. But acceptance doesn't have to be agreement, but accepting what they're doing and knowing that Spirit is guiding the situation from a higher perspective and pushing people into the right place that they need to be. It is going to be healed. So I feel like there's going to be peace around it. It comes to a peaceful resolution is what I'm hearing. Maybe not the expectation that you had for it, but a peaceful solution, a peaceful resolution is what I'm seeing. So again, sometimes acceptance is not the same as agreement. Acceptance is just realizing that there's nothing else that you can do, and this person is making the best choice possible for them. We don't live other people's lives, although we sometimes want to, especially if this is a parent-child situation like I'm seeing for a lot of you. And I know this is a general reading, so I get it, but I'm seeing that if you are the parent and you're wanting to, you know, you want what's best for your child, of course, or you want what's best for the younger person, but sometimes you have to learn the lessons the hard way, and you have to go through things in order to understand and not repeat them again. So lessons need to be learned, and you just need to be accepting of that everything that's happening is happening for a reason, and there's only so much you can do, okay? So don't stress yourself out about it. You can only do so much. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance, and this way you're going to inspire everybody. So ask your angels and your guides to surround everybody in this situation with love, peace, and joy, and know that that's what's exactly happening. Spirit is, you know, showing you by the way that it's healing and the way that it's transforming itself that it's going to be okay. They're saying you can safely move forward knowing that your angels and your guides are safely with you every step of the way. So you got loved ones and spirits, and I'm hearing that a lot of you Aquariuses, you have a loved one. Like I'm hearing for a lot of you Aquariuses, there's a parent or a grandparent involved guiding you and helping you feel better about the situation. So call on that loved one. If you don't know who that is, that's fine. It could be just a guide, but I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's a deceased loved one in spirit. I'm hearing it's a parent. For a lot of you Aquariuses, I'm hearing, I know this is general, but I'm hearing a lot of you are going to resonate with mom or grandmother, okay? So with a mom figure, but it could be parent, it could be grandparent, and it just could be just loved one in general. But I'm feeling the presence of a lot of moms and grandmothers when I say that. Okay. So last we have Pisces. Pisces for your highest and best, December 5th through the 11th in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde. All right. Focus on service. This card has come up a lot. A lot. Perfect timing. This card has come up a lot too. And be honest with yourself. Okay. I can't be sure. I don't think all these three cards came together at any other time, but I know that they've all come up before. So Pisces, these cards for you this week talk about being true to who you are, okay? So it's important with all that you've had going on for the last months and the last weeks, look into your heart and you're going to know the truth of the situation, okay? It's safe to admit to yourself what it is that you want, and then they're going to support you. Your angels and guides are going to support you and guide you through any necessary changes that need to be made, okay? Lean upon us for courage, it says, and strength, and take good care of yourself. Focus only upon your true desires, and they'll come to you upon angels' wings. So that's a beautiful message, okay? They want you to be really, really clear about what it is that you want. And that's not necessarily what everybody else wants. But Pisces, focus on what you need to do, what's important for you to do this week, okay? A lot of you, it's going to be something service related. So maybe a lot of you Pisces are feeling like you've had such a challenging year or a challenging couple months or whatever's been going on around you that you want to give back to others. You want to serve other people, even if it's part-time or volunteering. And if that's what's making you feel good, and that's what, you know, this time of year, we're in December, lots of giving, lots of services, lots of people ringing bells at Salvation Armies, and lots of, you know, donating coats for people that, you know, that don't have them. Starting drives, you know, things like that, volunteering at the animal shelters, things like that. Whatever it is that you're doing or whatever it is that you feel like you need to do, I'm hearing for a lot of you Pisces, you're going to be feeling like you need to give back. You're going to feel like you need to give to somebody else. Maybe you've had to maybe a lot of you Pisces out there that are watching this, again, general reading, have had to accept help from others for a long time, you know, this year, and that's not something that you normally do, and that doesn't maybe sit or resonate well with you. So maybe now it's time that you're saying, okay, I want to give back to the community. I want to give back to others. I want to somehow put some effort into feeling like I can give back something of myself too. This is the perfect time for it, okay? You couldn't have a better time. You couldn't have a better week for it. Again, the energies feel really, really stable this week. They're not too crazy. And this is a perfect time for you to allow yourself to give and to be of service and to feel good about yourself in the process of doing it as well. I don't feel like there's a lot of changes going on at work for you right now. So I feel like this is more service related about yourself and about how you feel about yourself, Pisces. So, and if this does not resonate with you, again, general reading, you know, watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign. Maybe one of those signs will make more sense to you. But that's what I'm hearing for you, Pisces. I'm hearing that it's really important for you to sit with yourself quietly and ask yourself, what is it that's going to make me feel good about myself? I'm hearing for so many of you, this is the perfect time for you to realize at the end of the year, after the challenging year you've experienced, being a 9-year, right? We've all experienced it, but especially for you Pisces, you're sensitive, you feel it, you know, so internally. Ask yourself, how can I feel good about myself? How can I give back to the community? How can I give back to the universe? How can I do something for somebody else that's going to make me feel good at the same time? And it's not about getting rewarded for it financially. It's about feeling good about you doing something for yourself. And that's what I like for you. All right, so this looks like it's going to be a great week for everybody. Lots of service, lots of focusing on yourself, lots of internal emotional stuff happening for a lot of you. I love it. So everybody have a wonderful week, and I will be with you next week. Have a great one.